What is up, everyone, and welcome to Alan Wake 2. This was the reason that I dropped the first video. Well, Alan Wake the game on the channel, because I've been anticipating this game. I haven't looked at any trailers, nothing. I'm going in this game as blind as possible. Only thing I played so far, I think, is like the tutorial. Like while the game's installing. But so far what I played, I can gather that you're gonna have to really take your time with this game. This isn't as linear as the first game was. Like, you really gotta go around, find clues and stuff to help you better solve like the investigation so far. But this game is pretty cool. You know, the cosmetics. I'm pretty sure if you have to pre-order like the deluxe edition and stuff, you get different skins for those. But anyway, man, let's get into it. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe down below. And let's get it, man. We're gonna be playing this on hard difficulty as well. So let's go.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
I actually didn't even watch that intro part when I first started. So we just thrown in the dark of why he's here, so. Okay. This game looks great. Fantastic, man. Like, it's giving me like Last of Us Part 2 vibes, just by the look of it. Shit, I need to be helping me, bro. It's dark as hell to be waking up like this. And why the hell is they camping out this early anyway? that a deer? This one much more horror, leaning toward the horror aspect. Left step to sprint. Okay.
It's coming.
What the fuck is that? Looks like a safe haven over there, but we can't get over there because it's blocked. Let's go this way. Lights up. Oh shit. Go this way. There's a motherfucker over there too. Come on, dog. We gotta get going. Damn. Come on. We at a disadvantage because we fucking naked. We gotta keep moving. Oh, there's a fucking dude here too. I can't get out that way.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Now let's take a second
Memorize
to acknowledge
before we get
one of the goats, man.
trees.
Max Payne himself.
I should take
The
a look at
voice,
that
the character who is portrayed by. For Max Payne's 1 and 2, they used his actual look. They just used his voice for Max Payne 3. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. The nostalgia vibes, bro. Let me grab this map. The map displays key locations in the area.
Quit your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here now. That's just how the cookie crumbles. I said we should both be down here, watching this dead guy for safety. Quit your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here now. That's just how the cookie crumbles.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. It only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
I like how you can explore this stuff. A whole bunch of articles and shit here. The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. Might be a book, somebody writing a book or novel or something. Why the fuck would anyone want to go to Cauldron Lake in the first place? Based on what we know from the first game. Try to stay away from this place as much as possible.
Locked. They really don't want people coming
It's
in.
locked. Alright, let's get a move on it.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
All right. So Sheriff Breaker is still alive.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
You can access the case board inside the mine place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Okay, move around with the right stick, zoom in and zoom out. Move the cursor. You are now free to navigate the case board or leave by pressing circle. Okay. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. Let's look at this. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrist. He was discovered in 2012. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, lower chest wound. She was found in 2018. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. And he was found just 2 weeks ago. The murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water, post-mortem. Bruising on wrists and legs. Deep gash in the chest. Heart missing. All bodies experienced bloating. Okay, look at the killer profile. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Okay.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson.
Visiting the mine place does not pause the
We're
game,
just
so be
getting
mindful
started.
of nearby
Let's
threats.
head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Hell, it's just big ass house.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Oh, we can't go through here yet. I assume we get down further in the game, we can. The hell is
A
this?
creepy twig sculpture.
Alright, we already got symbols.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
A bunch of newspaper clippings. Bright Falls on virtual bacon champ. Does a hike a day keep depression away? It's a good question. Missing Doberman found on the trail. Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Just a lot to read there.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Okay. Look at me walking side by side with Max Payne, man. Who would have thought the day?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Can I make it, Mulligan? Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting.
I'm gonna check this building here first.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
They had quite the setup in here. Someone's journal.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know. procedure.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tar. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor.
Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Should better put all these on the case board now. And a little bit of note. In order to stash these quicker, just go over to the highlighted yellow section and press X. And she'll place them down herself.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. Alright, let's look at the deduction. You gotta learn more about the victim and learn more about the killers.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Now there ain't no way that's Nightingale from the first game.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.